Does gear really matter? Yes, gear does matter, and it's important to have different types of gear when you're trying to do a filmmaking project. But when you're a beginner,
does not matter.
You see, if you're a beginner filmmaker and you have all those types of gear, let's say you have the latest cameras or the most powerful cameras, the Alexas, those, you have good lighting, different types of lenses, everything that is needed by a filmmaker, you have them at your disposal. And you're given a project like a big movie set that you're going to direct for, let's say, a big company like Netflix. You won't have as much experience as compared to a person who has been using his phone and trying to convince his friends to make some short films to do a particular movie, to direct that particular movie. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, the main reason as to why I'm making this video is because I had the same perception as I was beginning my filmmaking journey just this year. I wanted the latest cameras, the different types of lenses that there are.
It was stupid. I made a stupid mistake.
All those equipments, I wanted to acquire them so that I can do a good filmmaking job, but I didn't have the kind of money to buy that thing. And I came to realize that if you try and as much as possible to maximize on the tools that you have, for me it was a phone, a Techno Camon 8. Yeah, that phone has helped me a lot. I filmed, I used to try, the first thing I did with that phone is that I tried different angles. Even you can see on my Instagram page and the older reels, I was trying out different angles by myself. I was filming them by myself, and later people came to see some of the art that I was doing. I actually had a friend who was a musician and we filmed a music video for him. He was actually very happy by the results. That's because I had a little experience in doing some little projects by myself, and I had experimented on the different angles of filmmaking. Another thing that's going to improve when you're doing these projects with your phone or the camera that you have, your editing skills are going to improve a ton. For me, I started with CapCut. See, the most important thing when it comes to editing is building a story. When you do these mini projects and you're able to create a particular story that is going to be understood by the viewer who is watching it, it doesn't matter if it's many of you or even just a friend who is going to see that particular project and is able to understand the story that you are telling, that means that you've improved something. Because when you add effects, you add VFX, and the story isn't there, that moving or that film or movie or video ain't gonna make any sense and it's going to be quite boring. So you need to be able to create a particular story which is going to improve with time. If I compare myself to my 6 months younger self and me now, I'm going to be way more advanced, and it's not because I had the gear, it's because I pushed myself to try out as many different projects as I can. So those little directing jobs that I had, projects, I did them for free, yeah, but they have helped me a ton. Like now I can actually direct a real music video well. I can direct a short film, I can't say a movie right now, but a short film I can do it as much better compared to if I was starting by myself. So what does this mean? Gear does matter, but if you don't know how to use the gear that you have at your disposal, you really can't maximize if you had all the gears that you wanted.